I never post much on my page about politics or elections or wars or protests because of one time. One time I posted something semi-political and a troll, for lack of a better word, said, "You are what is wrong. Your inability to do anything is what is wrong with this world." And I've never said another thing since. I thought about his comment, and the truth was I wasn't doing anything. Mainly because my daughter had had her braces adjusted that day and she had a terrible headache, and my son had basketball practice like right after school, plus they had homework. And that's why I didn't do anything that day. That's why I didn't protest or march or burn down a house that day, because I had to do stuff with my children. I listen to women on Facebook and online that I follow, powerful women with beautiful words and speech. And I want to talk just like them. And I want to say all of the right things, but I am not eloquent in speech. And sometimes it's an hour after the fact before I really go, "Oh, that's what I should have said." I want to be like them, but I'm not. I'm just trying my best I can, to have a pot roast, not burn. And while this world is spinning in all of its utter chaos, I'm just at home trying to get ketchup stains out of brand new clothes. But I wanted to say this today, and I'm not talking to anybody who is hiding cowardly behind their hoods and their Nazi flags. I am not arrogant enough to think that I could ever say anything that would change your mind. I want to talk directly to the moms today. To those who can't get out and do anything. They can't be proactive because they got to keep life going. We might not agree on everything, but I bet we could agree on this here today. I just want to raise kids that don't hate. I just want to raise kids that are better to the world than we've been. These precious, tiny human beings that we've been given. The ones that we scroll their social media page and we ground them and send them to their room. The ones that we force to brush their teeth before they leave the house, or we check their temperature all through the night. Those, I want them to do better than us. I think about this all the time as I'm just me inside my tiny kitchen, inside my tiny house, inside my tiny town. Hate is a learned behavior. It's learned. Love is the natural inclination. If you hate something, it's because you learned to do it. I want to raise children that see a need and feel it, that find a hurt and heal it, that love more than they hate, and that are proactive and not reactive. I want to make sure that the next congresswoman and president and astronaut and president of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes was raised good in a loving home. And I wanted to tell that troll later, 1 hour later, that you know what? I am doing the best thing. I am doing the most important thing. I'm raising children who will love better and extend a hand farther and be kinder and be more gracious. And it won't matter about your social standing or your color or who you love and marry or what side of the continent you came from. They will just do better than I've done. And moms today, it just takes a little spark to start a big fire. So that's really all we need. Every time you brush a tangle out of their hair or draw them a warm bath after a long day, every time you read them a story and tuck them in, you're just starting a little spark that will continue with a big fire. You're doing the best thing. You really are doing the best thing. You're changing the world because you're loving. And love changes everything. I think we can all agree that that's what we do. We just love really, really well.